Hey, sexy people, you are listening to the Living Better podcast, the podcast aimed at improving your life with tips, tricks, interviews, and much more. I am your host, Matt, and with my wife, Jody, we will share a life experience and dig up the best information we can find on improving your day-to-day life. So let's get right into it, and as usual, thanks for listening. What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Living Better podcast. Today's show is brought to you by Audible. Audible is offering our American listeners a free audiobook with a 30-day trial membership. If you go to audible.com/living and you subscribe for 30 days, you get a free trial and a free audiobook. And for people who don't know what an audiobook is, it's this amazing narrated MP3 or WAV format book that you can listen to in your car while you commute, at the gym, or basically anywhere you want. Instead of reading a book, you can actually listen to it and get the same knowledge. So it's time saving and it allows you to get some knowledge on the go. So check it out, audible.com/living. So today what I wanted to talk to you about is my top 10 recommended sleeping aid product, and I'm gonna go in order of the best one that I think to maybe the least effective. Any of those product in combination or just by themselves will improve your sleep dramatically, or at least help. For people that know me, I'm a big advocate of sleep and sleep quality. Mainly, it's not about the sleep duration, but about the quality of it. And I believe that people in this day and age, they focused on staying awake, taking more coffee, and trying to be as productive as possible. But they should focus on sleep. And I remember myself, there was a time that I was juggling between two part-time jobs, and I would do over 100 hours a week just because of the nature of shift work and how the schedule was. So by doing 100 hours a week, I was really sleep deprived, so I realized how important it was to have a good quality sleep and how it affects everything. I was irritable, I would lose memory, I lost my sex drive, I lost my everything went to shit. So I would totally recommend that if you can invest in any of these products or all of them one by one as years goes by, you're going to see a big difference. So my first product that I recommend, and this is actually a sponsor of the program, and it's a sponsor because I discovered this amazing sleep mask while trying so many different sleep masks. I wanted something that blocked the light totally when I sleep so that I could sleep anywhere at any time. And mainly because when I would do night shift and I would come in during the day, I had a hard time sleeping because of the light. But even sleeping through the night, just wearing one of these sleep masks will put you in your zone. It blocks all lights, and that actually helps you stay asleep and go into a deeper sleep. And there's no better sleep mask than the Sleep Monkey Premium Sleep Mask. Seriously, this mask is worth, I think, $40, but the quality of it is there. You'll put it on your face, you barely feel it, which is amazing because trying so many sleep masks, there are some that are so annoying. So this is definitely something that was important to me after trying so many masks. So number one, $40. You buy it once. It's good for life. It's my most recommended product and probably among one of the cheapest. But it will definitely improve the quality of your sleep and the duration of it. And it's perfect if you travel too. You can bring it on the plane. If you go to hotels, different places, sometimes the curtains are not that good or the light comes in. So this is really amazing. My number 2 product is the Perfect Sleep Pad. This is for Canada, basically. Or there's the Chili Pad for the Americans. And what it is, it's a machine that's connected to a pad that you put on top of your mattress in your bed. And it runs water through a system. And with the machine, it regulates the temperature. So in my case, with my wife, I bought the Perfect Sleep Pad. And it's split in 2 zones. So we both have our machine on each side of the bed, and we can set it up to the temperature that we want. So if you get hot at night or cold, usually your body temperature too fluctuates during the night and heats up the blanket under you, or you lose heat and you start freezing. And that was a big, like, sort of a fight with me and my wife. We were always trying to find a way to find the perfect temperature. And I'm a hot sleeper and she's a cold sleeper, so it just never worked. So when I got the perfect sleep pad, it's, it was expensive, but it's it's the second best thing I got after the sleep mask, because we were able to self-regulate our temperature, and throughout the night your body's exchanging with the mattress, with the water that runs through the mattress, through the tubes. It exchange your body heat with the water, and the machine cools it off or heats it up so that you always have a stable temperature. And just having that will improve your sleep so much, because you'll find your perfect temperature. And what you notice when you find it is that you start dreaming. So dreaming means that you get into the deep sleep, or the REM sleep, which is the good part of a sleep cycle that helps you recover. So that's really amazing. Third product, and that's something that women especially will love. It's weighted blankets. So personally, me, I bought the Hush weighted blanket. And it was a blanket that was advertised or shown on Dragon's Den, that show where entrepreneurs try to sell products to those rich people. But nowadays they have so many different weighted blanket. And why a weighted blanket? We all know that when we go under the blankets, the heavier it is, the most cozy and comfortable it feels. But it actually plays a role in your body into calming your nervous system by providing pressure, which makes you feel hugged. So this is something that comes from when we're like babies. Just feeling hugged and feeling tugged in calms our nervous system and releases the melatonin, which is the sleeping hormone, and serotonin, which is the well-being hormone. So this is definitely something that has been a game changer for me and my wife. We got the heavy one. It was like 35 pounds. So it's super heavy blanket. But once you're underneath, you don't move and you're all cozy and feels amazing. So even for my wife, when I'm not at home and she sleeps alone, this really comforts her and makes her feel safe, and she has way better sleep. So there's some research behind it. If you want to Google it, weighted blankets, and find out all the research behind it. I'm not really here to talk about all of that, but I wanted to let you know that it's an amazing product. So if you can afford it, go for it. And there's some actually very good cheaper version on Amazon. All the products that I'm going to talk about today, I'll put links in the description of the podcast or on YouTube if you're watching the video. And you'll be able to check it out and buy what you need if you want anything out of the list that I'm giving to you. So the Hush weighted blanket, or any other weighted blanket, number 3. My number 4 is this jar here that maybe you can see. This is magnesium oil in a jar. So why magnesium oil? Well, magnesium oil is the same as magnesium pills, but in oil form. So what it is it's a topical solution that you put on your skin, on your body, or you can even put like 2 ounces of the liquid in a bath. And it gets absorbed through your skin a lot better than in the pill form. So what that does is it really calms your nervous system, makes you have the best sleep of your life. So what I do myself is I rub this. I have a spray bottle, so I spray it on my body, and then I'll shower. Like, I'll let it do its magic and stay on my skin for about 10 minutes. And when it dries up, I get in the shower, and then I go to bed under my weighted blanket with my perfect sleep pad and my sleep mask. So kind of nuts, but it really improves your sleep. And seriously, if you can have all those little tricks and tips, or like I said, buy a few of those things that you can afford, you'll see it's a game changer. So magnesium oil, check it out. Like I said, I'll have the link. Number 5 is, you guess it, magnesium pills. So if you don't want to buy the oil, you think it's too messy, you don't have the time to put it on, or you don't want to take a bath before bed or whatever, and it's too complicated, well, just go for magnesium pills. You buy these anywhere, health stores, Amazon, online, they have it everywhere. So this one is magnesium citrate, and there's another form too, but any form of magnesium will do. So you take those pills before bed, maybe an hour or two before bed, and they'll work their magic by calming your nervous system so you can have a better sleep. Next product is what makes you fall asleep. So when it gets dark at night, your body releases melatonin, but if you want a little boost and fall asleep faster, you can buy the pills. Melatonin here. Great product. I wouldn't recommend using it every night because then you get kind of hooked on it, and it's really, not good, because then you're going to be dependent on it, and that's not the goal. You just want to use it for those nights when you're really tired and you need like an extra boost. So you go for that. My number 7 is Epsom salt bath. So if you buy Epsom salt at the store, they do a little bit the same as magnesium, and they're actually, I think, one form of magnesium. Anyways, you pour Epsom salt in your bath and you take a bath, and it's going to go through your skin, and it's going to suit your aching muscles, and your whole body will feel amazing. So you can buy Epsom salt pretty much anywhere. So that's really great. My number 8 tips would be chamomile tea, or there's one amazing tea that I found, and I don't know what's in it, but I swear by it. This tea will knock you out. It's pretty crazy. It's the Yogi Bedtime Soothing Caramel Tea. So if you can get that tea on Amazon or at your local health store, I don't think there's any tea that I've ever used that knocked me out as much as this one. So that's an amazing product. And if not, you can just buy the regular chamomile tea. Chamomile is a relaxing agent or substance, so that will help you a lot to fall asleep. My number 9 would be if you can have some white noise. By white noise, I mean like any noise that would suit your ears. So there's different things you can do. In my case, I have a Google Home in my bedroom. So I ask Google it's a routine you set in. So if I say, hey, Google, good night, what it would do is it's going to play the crickets. So it feels like you're camping or you're outside. And just that noise in itself, playing all night, is soothing to the ear, soothing to yourself. And the purpose of white noise is that you just want a background noise that's constant enough that it kind of numbs your ears to surrounding sounds. So when your ears get numbed while you sleep, there you go. I was talking about Google. It picked up on it. Anyways, so what was I saying? Yeah, so the white noise will numb your ears, and when you fall asleep, you'll stay asleep a lot deeper because your ears won't be as sensitive to the surrounding sound, because there's always one background sound that played continuously, and your subconscious will kind of tune out of connecting to your ears. So yeah, if you have the Google Home, you can have Alexa as well. There's cell phone apps that you can put on beside your bed that will play bedtime soothing sounds or white noise like the ocean or the rain or forest or whatnot. And if you've ever been at a cottage or camping or anywhere and you can have an open window and you hear the rain falling, you'll see what I mean when I say that's very soothing and helps you fall asleep. So that would be my number 9. And the number 10, which is really great, and it's something that you can do with your phone. So any screen that you watch will emit blue rays, and the blue rays, what it does is it gets through your eyelids and it kind of buffs out your body from releasing melatonin. So it kind of tweak your system in the wrong way that it makes it hard for you to fall asleep. So the phones do that, computer screens, TVs, any kind of screen will emit Blu-ray. So what you can do is on your phone, or even the computer, there's options that are saying night mode. So if you can put it in night mode, then the screen dims down, becomes kind of like yellowish, and that's supposed to emit less Blu-ray, but I'm not totally convinced about that. So what I did is, as you can see, my glasses here, I don't know if you see properly, but my glasses have Blu-ray protection in it, so they have this blue reflection on it, and what it does is actually blocks all the Blu-rays. So instead of worrying about screens or phone or TV, what I do is, like right now when I work on my computer, I just put my glasses and it blocks everything out. So when I'm gonna go later tonight to bed, I won't have any problem. So that's what I would recommend. So those are my 10 sleeping aid products that you can buy in order of what I think is the most effective to the least effective. Not definitely sure that that's the right order, but that's the order I put them in. So check it out. Like I said, the description will have all the products. Buy what you want. Check it out. Like I said, buy what you want. See what you think helps and try them out. For myself, all of them do different things, and the end result is what we want: deeper sleep and a better quality of it. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching this episode. Please subscribe to our channel on YouTube, or if you're listening to the podcast, just subscribe to it. We're going to come back with more content and more tips and tricks to improve your health. So thanks a lot, guys. Have a good night. Ciao. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching another episode of the Living Better podcast. Please subscribe to our channel and see you next time. Ciao.